Ryan Gibbs here, Singular Agronomics. In this series, we're going to talk about essential soil tests to do before planting. A lot of micronutrients do get overlooked. In this episode of Essential Soil Tests to do before planting, we're going to talk about soil macronutrients. When it comes to soil macronutrients on a soil test, every soil test is a little bit different, whether they're using a Mehlich 3, a Bray, Olsen, or even a Haney test. They use different extractants to extract those nutrients. So look at your macronutrients, and it's all about balance and ratios. Typically, I like to look at base saturations, for example, on a Mehlich 3. Calcium and magnesium are one of the first macronutrients that I look at on there, because that will tell me a lot about how my soil is breathing, if my calcium is available, if I got enough calcium out there to make my nutrients available in my soil. So it's about ratios with that as well. Usually you want, for example, there's a lot of ratios with macronutrients. I'm just going to give you a couple. Calcium and magnesium, typically you want that 10 to 15% magnesium, around that 65 to 68% base saturation. Calcium, between the two, you want them to add up to around 85%, give or take. Kind of gets you a rough idea with that ratio and percent base saturation where you want to be with that. When it comes to potassium, phosphorus, other macronutrients, soil biology plays a huge role in how well those nutrients are available. I've seen soil tests that had very high potassium, but not a lot was getting into the plant. It takes that biology and that balance to get it into the plant. If your magnesium's really high, that can tie up a lot of your potassium, your nitrogen, your other micronutrients as well. So it's about balance and ratios with your macronutrients and the biological activity to make them available. This concludes our episode on macronutrients to include on essential soil tests to do before planting. Follow along on our next episode.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. If you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got all the full-length podcasts, other video information, tutorials on there. Also on all the major podcast platforms and social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So if you like this, go ahead and check more out on all those platforms.